So yesterday we learned that a fraction is really called a what? It starts with an R. Not radical, but so close. I mean, a fraction is a ratio, but it's called a rational. Okay, rational function. I know, it was close. So, number 1 and 2 are both rational, and I want you to give it to me as a radical. 3 and 4 are radicals. I want you to write them as a rational. Okay, so you should be able to go both ways. Now, number 1, let's see what we remember. If you missed yesterday or you forgot, here's how you know what to do. You with me, Ryan? Thomas, right? Sorry. Here's what you got to know. Top goes in, bottom goes out. If you can remember that, that's what we did yesterday when some people were sleeping, right? So, right, wake up. Yeah, we'll see. So, let's put a square root sign. So this equals a radical. What's my base that I'm putting under the radical? So x is in. Now, the 3, top goes in. So, right here. And the bottom 5 goes out. That's it. I think 1 through 4 on your assignment are like that. Now, what if there's a negative? What do you do with negative powers? Okay, good. So here's a fraction bar, and it's going to go on the bottom of a fraction. Is everyone hearing me? If you have a negative exponent, it needs to go down below a fraction bar. Now, that means what's left on top, right? We would typically say nothing, but it's really 1 on top. And then on the bottom, since I'm turning it into a radical, we're going to put the radical sign. Okay, the base is 5, yes. And then the top 2, well, okay, so on the bottom, when you bring it down, the negative goes away. So now the top goes in over here, and the bottom goes out over here. Okay, so again, when you bring it down, negative disappears, right? Yeah. All right, number 3. Now, can we work backwards? So the base is what? So, right, x. And then instead of, it used to be top goes in, bottom goes out. Work it backwards. So the in part, the 4 goes on top, and the outer part 3 goes on the bottom. Top goes in, bottom goes out goes bottom, in goes top. There, set it backwards. So you can do that. You can work it backwards, and then okay, so back on track here. On number 4, you with me? You with me? If it's already on the bottom, what kind of exponent is that going to give me? Okay, negative. Does everyone understand that? If it's 1 over a radical, then you know that's going to have the base, which is xy in parentheses, and our power, our rational, has to be negative, because it was on the bottom, so it's negative. And it's what over what? In over out. 3 over 5. Okay, now, that's a little bit of what we did yesterday on the notes. If you need the notes, they're filled out in the blue bin. If you need the assignment, I gave it to you yesterday. That's also in the blue bin. Today, you are working on 4.5 assignment. If you need to finish 4.1, 4.2, 4.3, 4.4, you should do those too. And if you're done with everything and you need to retake that quiz, let's do that. Tomorrow we're reviewing because on Friday we have a test. Okay? So, let's do that.